Hi, this is Britt coming at you again with information on fitness and nutrition. And the reason I wanted to make this video was because I've given bits and pieces of what I do as part of my fitness regiment, and I just wanted to give some history and for anybody interested in fitness and in a overall health standpoint, and things that I've learned over the past 10 years, or probably over my lifetime, but the past 10 years in particular. Now, I am almost 45. I have a birthday coming up real soon, and I often hear comments that, oh, you don't look your age, that sort of thing. I'm sure some of that is genetic, and I would imagine that some of it comes from the lifestyle I've chosen to lead over the past 15 years or so, trying to be more healthy with my life and taking care of myself, that sort of thing, having a good diet. And I go into diet a little bit with my glycemic index video, trying to eat closer to nature and whole foods as much as possible, and trying to avoid processed foods and fried foods and that sort of thing. What I haven't talked a whole lot about is the fact that I try to eat 4 or 5 meals a day, and not the bigger meals that are traditional meals in the United States anyway, but smaller portions spread throughout the day to keep the metabolism burning at a higher rate. And it keeps you healthier and also has you more satisfied over time, because you're not having you aren't building up a hunger and then eating ravenously at your meals or that sort of thing. So that's one part of my life. Another thing that I've looked at is having a balanced fitness routine, which means that I'm trying to do cardio 3 days a week and lifting 3 days a week. And in general, I have a home gym, so I try to do free weights, and dumbbells is mostly what I use. One day I would do, I'll say Monday, Wednesday, Friday scheduled for lifting. Monday doing upper body, or I try doing chest, shoulders and triceps on Monday. Wednesday doing back and biceps, and on Friday doing a leg workout. So on those, I try to hit those different body parts with 2 different exercises. Like, for instance, I will do a set of flies with the dumbbells, and then do regular bench press, and those would be my 2 exercises for chest, just as an example, and doing 3 sets of reps for each one of those. So I do a bench press with maybe say 100 pounds for my first set for 12 reps, and then try to do 110, and I'm just making up numbers, but just doing a progressive set of reps where I do say 100 for my first set for 12 reps, and then go to 110 for 10 reps for my second, and then try to max out doing say 140 pounds or something for my third set, and try to get between 6 and 8 reps. And if you can do more than 12 to 15, you need to be doing a little bit more weight. And if you can't do 6 good reps, then you should be actually lightening up your weight. And when I say good reps, I mean being able to keep good form and not using your body. I see a lot of people at the gym, when I used to go to the gym, who would get a lot of swing when they would do like a bicep, doing a curl. So they're doing this movement, but they're using their whole body trying to pull the weight up, and you're not isolating the muscles so much. So there's a little bit of tips on being out in the gym, and that may help you or may not help you. I don't know. anyway, the other thing I do is cardio, and I do that 3 days a week, or depending on what I'm doing. I was training for a marathon, so I moved up my cardio training to 6 days a week, taking 1 day off. But I try to switch that up sometime on the treadmill, sometime out on the road running, and doing other sort of cardio exercise, a recumbent bike or an upright exercise bike. And that's pretty much where I'm at this point. I'm trying to get back into the gym more since I'm coming off of the marathon training schedule I was on. So looking to get back into better shape. Now, the other side of that coin, I talked about nutrition a little bit, making sure that I'm eating low on the glycemic index and eating smaller meals throughout the day. And the other aspect of that is making sure I have correct supplementation. And a few years ago, actually in 2002, the American Medical Association came out with a change in their position, saying that people can't get enough nutrition from food alone, and that people need to be taking nutritional supplements. So what I did was I looked around and tried to find the best company that has the best reputation, and I found USANA Health Sciences. Their products are absolutely the best in the country and probably in the world. The products are manufactured to pharmaceutical grade standards, which is very unusual in the supplement business, and they also manufacture all their own products, so they're not farming this out to other people, so they can keep really tight control on things. And they've got a really great reputation. They're recommended by many doctors, and their products have stood outside scrutiny. They've been tested independently from different labs and different sources, and people have found that the products are what they say they are, and the nutrition really is totally supportive of people's cellular nutritional needs. The founder of the company, Dr. Myron Wentz, has an extensive background in nutrition and health, and actually invented the test kit for the Epstein-Barr virus, along with over 20 other detection kits for viruses. And he holds the patent on all of those, and they are used around the world. So Dr. Wentz basically could have stepped aside and just enjoyed his income, because his products are used and are patented, and didn't have any worries on the monetary front. But he chose to look to prevent disease rather than just detecting disease, and founded USANA, and used his knowledge from all the years of research that he did to find that the nutrition that is available, or the guidelines that the government put out, really aren't conducive to total performance and top health. They're more of maintenance guidelines that have been around for many, many years, actually since World War II. And the original FDA guidelines were to like a minimum level of nutritional needs just to keep our soldiers alive during World War II. And if you want to stay alive and not thrive, maybe follow those guidelines. But if you want to thrive and be as healthy as you can be, and really take care of yourself, you really need to have proper nutrition and supplementation. And I've had a few people talk to me about cost of products and whatnot, and I have to say that the cost of poor health is so much more than the cost of prevention, that if you are concerned about the cost of prevention, maybe you ought to look at the overall picture, and you might have a different point of view. So this video covered a lot of different topics, and I'd be happy to answer any questions anybody has on any of those. My background is that I'm just into health. I have a degree in psychology, and 14 years in manufacturing, 13 years in the military, and many, many years of working out, running, and fitness, spending time in gyms, talking to people, working with personal trainers, and all this information in my head is spilling out, and I'm just trying to share with people and help people. Hope you found this to be informative and interesting. Take care and see you later.